Exercise my Fifth Amendment right at this point.
Okay, that's fine. I need your ID though, sir.
I'm not gonna ID myself. I haven't broken the law.
Step out the vehicle for me, sir.
You have to have a crime. If I've done something wrong, I will ID myself. You tell me what I've done wrong, and I will ID myself.
Show me where.
The encounter begins when officers approach a man near his own property, demanding his ID. The man firmly refuses, asserting his legal rights and asking for a clear reason. The officers claim they're investigating reports of gunfire in the area and begin questioning whether he owns the land. The man confirms he does, but declines to answer anything further. When he asks them to articulate the specific crime he's suspected of, they fail to do so because he didn't commit a crime.
I was doing fine. What's the problem?
I got a shooting range or something over there.
My property.
Yeah. Listen, I ain't coming to attitude. I'm filing a complaint that somebody filed.
Okay.
Do you have a shooting range over there and everything?
No, just my property.
That's your property?
Yeah.
Okay, so people currently shooting over there now?
What's going on?
So
I haven't committed a crime.
right now there's an investigation going on, sir, for
Watch
shots
yourself,
fired in the area, and I need to know who I made contact with.
I haven't committed a crime.
With Sussex Sheriff, I identify myself.
I haven't committed a crime.
Sir, what's your name?
I haven't committed a crime.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Rob. It's a pleasure to meet you, Hudson.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we got to call the shots fired in the area. Do you own? You say you own that land up there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How long you live up there or just land?
Just land.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. So originally called the shots fired in the area. Anytime shots fired in the area, we got to come. If it's hunting, hunting time. We get a lot of calls. So we have to investigate because we don't know what's going on. I don't know that there's land back there. I don't know that that belongs to you. I don't know that you shooting back there or whatever. I don't know that stuff. So I have to investigate. When a citizen calls, we have to investigate.
Okay.
So that's what I'm investigating. So again, you got your ID on you.
No, it's not illegal.
So I gotta make
I didn't break any laws.
Yeah. So we gotta call a red truck that shots fired in the area.
Okay.
So again, I'm investigating. There's an ongoing investigation. So do you have shots fired in the area?
That's a crime?
Yes, sir. Around the roadway and the houses in the area.
Oh,
yes,
no,
sir.
No, there was never any.
Okay, I don't know that yet. I haven't went back. The only thing I got is a red truck. So again, I have to make.
I'm just gonna exercise my Fifth Amendment right at this point.
Okay, that's fine. I need your ID though, sir.
I'm not gonna ID myself. I haven't broken the law.
Step out the vehicle for me, sir. Step back there for me.
I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
I'm not searching vehicle. I need to know, do you have your ID on you? I need to know who I made contact with, sir.
I haven't broken a law. Can you articulate a law that I've broken?
Right now, you must identify yourself, sir, because I have made contact and there's an ongoing investigation.
I'm exercising my Fifth Amendment right.
So you're refusing to identify yourself to me.
You haven't articulated a crime.
It's an ongoing investigation of shots fired in the area, sir.
It's not a crime. It's in the county.
You're missing the whole point, sir.
I am not giving up my Fifth Amendment right.
So that land belongs to you. Right. That land belongs to you.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any backstops behind any shooting that's going on back there?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay, that's fine. Give me 1 second.
Can I see your supervisor?
He is a supervisor, sir.
Can I see your supervisor? I allow people to hunt on that property as well. So when they're hunting, is that a crime?
How much land you got?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay. And why? Why? I'm just going to answer.
Because I have a Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
Okay. So
you swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, didn't you?
Sure did.
Can you articulate to me what the Fourth Amendment to the Constitution is?
Yeah, I can. Please, but I'm not gonna, because you obviously know it. Okay.
Well, good
so
deal.
this is my question.
First, second, or third?
All right.
I bet you don't.
If you want to assert your rights, I have no problem with that.
I'm being illegally detained at this point.
Okay. Well, we're in the middle of an investigation.
Of what crime? It's not a crime. You can't even articulate a crime. I have no obligation to assist you in your investigation. You know?
Okay. So my question to you is this: you want to ask me a bunch of questions, but you don't want to answer any of my questions.
Yeah, that's
why
your
are you
job.
being difficult?
I'm a citizen in America, and we have the Constitution. I know
okay.
y'all don't
but that doesn't
believe in
answer
that
why
anymore.
you're being so difficult.
I don't have to answer any of your questions, officer.
Okay. I just want to know what your issue is. Why you don't want to talk to us? That's
I don't
my
like
question.
police. I'm sorry. I think you guys are tyrants.
Okay.
Yeah. If y'all actually upheld the Constitution like you swore an oath to do, then yeah, I would answer questions. But y'all don't do that anymore. You're fucking tyrants anymore, man. No offense to you. I mean, I'm sure you might be a good dude. I know. I don't know. I know y'all are sitting here wanting to ID me and violating my constitutional rights.
Okay, but getting your ID is not violating your
Yes,
rights.
it certainly is. That's the Fourth Amendment to the Constitution.
And how?
How is it?
Yeah.
Because I don't have to have any searches or seizures. You can't search or seize anything unless I've been suspected of a crime.
Okay.
Am I suspected of a crime?
I'll leave that up to my partner, sir.
There you go. You got to articulate a crime, and I'd be happy to ID myself if you can articulate a crime that I've broken or done something wrong.
Okay. Well, technically we have enough to stop you for the incident that we're investigating, and technically, if you want to get into the aspects of the law, you're just driving down the road. We have a right to see your driver's license registration. There's Supreme Court case law on that.
Yeah, if I violated the law.
Okay.
What's the law? What's the law that I violated?
Operating a vehicle on the roads of the Commonwealth.
If that's against the law?
It's not against the law.
Well, then what
but
the fuck do you need my ID for?
Once you have been stopped for a reasonable suspicion, you don't need
suspicion of what crime? You can't articulate a crime.
Didn't he already tell you that?
He didn't articulate a crime.
Okay. But a crime is not reasonable suspicion. You need to talk to a better lawyer.
I ain't talking to nobody.
Okay.
I'm just.
But a crime is not reasonable suspicion. A crime is probable cause.
RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion. If you can articulate to me reasonable articulable suspicion, I will be happy to ID myself.
If you want to play the reasonable person standard, we'll play that. Okay. So we're responding to a shots fired call. We have a witness that sees your truck driving from that area, and now we're talking to you. That's reasonable suspicion according to Supreme Court.
What's the crime?
All day.
What's the crime?
Shots fired. We're investigating it. Well, no, I don't have to. No, I don't have to have a crime to stop you. I don't have to have a crime to ID you. I don't have to have a crime to talk to you.
You have to have a crime. If I've done something wrong, I will ID myself. You tell me what I've done wrong, and I will ID myself.
Show me where in a law book anywhere that reasonable suspicion equals a crime. It doesn't.
This is a Terry stop?
It doesn't.
Is this Terry v. Ohio? Is this a Terry stop?
Okay. No, I don't think it's a Terry stop.
There you go.
Okay.
Am I free to leave?
So this is the rule. I'm going to print out the laws of Sussex County. I'm going to put it on that fence. It is regulations that have to follow. We are going to report it. They are going to come and investigate your area that you're shooting over there. Again, I'm going to take a picture. I'll buy the camera right here.
I don't want you to trespass on my property.
Listen, sir.
Okay.
Again, shots was fired in their area. Their homes right there. You can't shoot within a certain feet of the homes. So if y'all are in violation of that, you will be charged. Okay?
There's still no crime.
Yes, it is a crime. You can't shoot within certain feet of a home, sir.
So how many feet was I in?
You're good to go, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you. Y'all take care. Stay safe.
The officers told the man they would further investigate the area, and if they found he was responsible for the gunfire, he would be charged. But even then, they had no proof, no witness, and no evidence linking him to the shots fired. When the man asked them to articulate the specific crime, they failed to do so. Instead of providing facts, they offered weak excuses and continued trying to pressure him without any lawful basis. The truth is, without probable cause, they had no legal grounds to detain or question him, let alone demand identification. Under the law, he wasn't required to provide ID simply because they were suspicious, and he knew that. His refusal to comply wasn't obstruction. It was the correct legal response to an unlawful fishing expedition.